for this game, if you're expecting me to come on here and gloat about beating the Washington no-skins after today, after I said the Lions would win this game and they had no excuse to lose this game, if you expect me to gloat about this win, you're wrong. I'm not going to gloat about it. Because really, the Lions did not fucking deserve to win this game. Like, this was a frustrating game to watch. This was extremely frustrating as a fan. Like, this win, the Lions 30-27 win, it was a very, very, very ugly win. I think even calling it an ugly win would be a massive understatement. Mainly because the defense looked like absolute shit, getting shredded by Alex Smith and his one good leg. Since it's Alex Smith's first start in the NFL in almost 2 years. Just under 2 years. It will be 2 years, I think it's Wednesday. Yeah, they were getting shredded by Alex Smith all game. Hell, during this game, the Lions were up 24-3 at one point in this game. Around the start of the third quarter. And then they blow the lead, only to barely win this game. And you know what? You can say whatever you want in this game about Desmond Trufant's questionable pass interference call and say the refs tried to screw us over. Honestly, I didn't really care if the refs tried to fuck us there. Because you know what? We didn't win. We didn't deserve to win this game. We were complete ass in this game against Washington. We were complete ass. And we deserved to lose this game. But Matt Stafford pulls another quarter of comeback out of his ass again. How about Stafford? Stafford had a really good game, too. The only good things about this game were Stafford, Marvin Hall, Marvin Jones, like the offense, DeAndre Swift, and Matt Prater. Matt Prater actually played really well, didn't miss a kick today. Matt Prater actually looked like a kicker this week, unlike the last couple weeks when he was kicking the ball like a drunk. But hey, great redemption game for Prater, a great bounce-back game after a couple rough weeks. I still think we need to look at another option at kicker, though, since Prater is getting up there in age and he's not getting any younger. Especially with Prater hitting a walk-off 59-yard field game winner. Like hell, in this game today, though, we did see DeAndre Swift finally become RB1. He was the starting running back today. He got to be the starter. So he's finally the starter 3 or 4 weeks too late. Should have happened after the Jacksonville game. He should have been RB1 for Atlanta. But I decided to let Adrian Peterson still be RB1. I don't understand what else Swift needed to prove after the Jacksonville game to not be RB1. But hey, at least now the Lions are trying to unfuck the situation they originally fucked up with the running back position. Swift is now the running back, RB1, which I think we all knew this man right here, Swift, get Swifty. I think we all knew Swift was going to be RB1 at some point this season. It wasn't a matter if, it was just a matter of when. And it's finally here, almost halfway through the season. In the second half of the season. I had a feeling if he was going to be RB1, the latest I had it being was mid-season. And yeah, now we're in the second half of the season. So, I was sort of right. I had a feeling that he was going to be running back to be second half of the year. Be the starter by mid-season. So, hey, I was right. Again. But yeah. Just a frustrating win. A very ugly win. The Lions get this win, keep their season alive, and Patricia's job is safe for another week. For this game, though, I will give a crow to Alex Smith. Just because of his journey from back to being an NFL starter after everything he's went through the last 2 years from his career-threatening fibula injury he suffered. And if anyone's wondering, that was the exact same injury that ended Joe Theismann's career. Let me put in perspective what he had to go through the last 728 days. He had 17 surgeries for this injury. Almost lost his life during it. I think it was 2 or 3 of those surgeries. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, he almost lost his life during a couple of those surgeries. After that, though, he also did an assload of rehab, which would be a massive understatement for everything he went through. So he battled through all that pain, all that rehab, all that work, and all that adversity to get back to the NFL. And to be honest, I'm actually impressed that he was actually able to go through all that to get back to the NFL. That's really inspirational for everybody. Because honest to God's truth, when Alex Smith suffered that career-threatening fibula injury 2 years ago, I thought that was his career. I think a lot of us thought that was his career. We all thought his career was fucked for good after that. But Alex Smith, he fought through all the pain, all of that adversity, and he's back in the NFL, which you love to see. Honestly, I don't know why he didn't become the starting QB after the Washington benched Dwayne Haskins, since Haskins is a flat-out bust. But I honestly feel like, though, part of me, though, feels like that Haskins isn't getting enough time, though. Because, normally quarterbacks in the NFL need a longer development curve to reach their potential. But hey, what the hell do we know? Patrick Mahomes fucking balled out and threw 50 touchdowns in his first full season. So what the fuck do we know about QB development? But yeah, Alex Smith, he had a really good game. So for Alex Smith, tip of the cap to you. Honestly, Alex Smith should win NFL Comeback Player of the Year because his story and everything he had to go through to be a starter again, that is truly inspirational. That much pain and adversity. Like, if I had to vote for NFL Comeback of the Player today, I would easily say Alex Smith in a landslide. Alex Smith, hands fucking down. Too bad Alex Smith plays for a shithole team in Washington, who has a piece of shit owner. But yeah, congrats to Alex Smith on finally coming back to the NFL. Welcome back, bud. But yeah, and of course, for this game, this is also now Alex Smith's first career loss against Detroit, because Alex Smith entered this game 5-0 against Detroit. However, Matt Stafford entered this game 4-0 with a 4-0 career record against Washington. So in this game, something had to give. Somebody's streak was ending. It ended up being Alex Smith's streak. So now Matt Stafford is 5-0 against Washington. Also, Detroit gets their first win at home in over a year. Of course, the last time the Lions won a game at home, I was in attendance for it when it was against the Giants. But yeah, even though the Redskins lost this game, Washington lost this game. And yes, folks, I did catch that announcer botch at the end of the first half when the announcers referred to the Washington as the Redskins. Oh boy. The SJWs are about to fucking come at him at full kamikaze speed. Honestly, fuck the SJWs. God damn. But I say, though, Washington, you definitely need to get a team name sometime in the near future, because this football team shit is too fucking confusing. Like, goddamn. Anyway, by the way, Washington, what's your new slogan? Because your old slogan used to be, Hail to the Redskins. Like, what's the new slogan? Is it now, Hail to the football team, or what? But fuck. So yeah, Lions get the win. They go to 4-5. Still within the playoff race because of how... So yeah, next week the Lions got a game against Carolina. Against the Panthers. So yeah, that's going to be another big game next week for the Lions. Still, the next two games are still must-wins. Like, this was a frustrating game. I almost wanted to count this game as a loss. Mainly because the Lions just looked like shit in this game. Like offense played well, but the play calling was very fucking terrible again. And defense just looked fucking awful. Like, one of the main things that got the Lions in field goal range was Chase Young being a fucking idiot and shoving Stafford from behind. And giving Detroit 15 free yards for roughing the passer. Like, god damn it, Chase Young. Why would you do that, man? Why would you do that? You fucking idiot. Yeah, next two games are must-win games to keep any hope of the season alive, entering the rough stretch in December. But yeah, I wanted to count this game as a loss, but sadly, That's not how this works. So yeah, ugly win, but hey, at the end of the day, a win's a win at the end of the day, I guess. And for all those Lions fans that are wanting the Lions to tank and tank, saying lose this game, tank, tank, tank. Why the fuck would the Lions tank this year? Why the fuck would Quinn and Patricia tank this year when they're under a win now mandate? To where if they don't win now or be a playoff contender at the end of the year and don't play meaningful games in December, they could be out of a job. Why would they tank and throw the season away when they're in a win now mandate? Like that, you like that just shows how fucking retarded this fan base is. Like this fan base is just flat out retarded. It's like why would they tank? It's like, why would they help the Lions with their draft stock when Quinn and Patricia may not have a job here next year? Like, why would they just help next management out? Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, y'all sound fucking retarded when you say this tank shit this year. The Lions are not tanking this year. If they lose, it's because they either shot themselves in the foot or they're trash. Pick your poison. Like, they're not fucking tanking. I honestly think anyone that thinks the Lions are tanking this year are a bunch of jackasses. Like, it's bad enough the fan base got exposed earlier this week. When I exposed the fan base earlier this week, especially the Stafford haters for being the hypocrites they are. And by the way, Stafford, congratulations on tying Joe Montana for 16th on the all-time QB passing touchdowns list. But somehow your haters are still going to say that's stat padding. But if it was any other Lions QB that tied Joe Montana today, they would have found every single excuse to defend him and say it's not stat padding. You don't understand. And you know what, to all those fans? Yes, I don't understand. I don't understand this double standard you're trying to pull on Stafford. But I do say, though, the Lions do need to look at a QB, though, in the draft this year. They do need to look at a QB, since Stafford next year will be in a contract year. And they're going to need to, and I honestly think that it's time to move on from Stafford. As much as I love Stafford, though, we need to start thinking about the long term. Because Stafford's not going to be here forever. So, yeah. See, honestly, congrats to Stafford, though, even though the haters are going to say it's stat padding. But, oh well, fuck the Stafford haters anyway. Anyway, though, I think I'm done with this little rant. Oh, we won? Okay. It was very ugly, but hey, I'll take the W. I'm not really going to celebrate this win because it was very unimpressive. But hey, at least Swift's RB1. So hey, at least there's one good thing going, and he was balling. So hey, at least there's one good thing really going right now. But yeah, I'm done. Peace.